What? What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I had a pretty good successful night tonight on TDM, and this is one of the closer games that I had to play. I ended up playing around 15 TDM games, winning all 15, and there was a couple that were really, really close, and I didn't really pay attention to how the teams balanced out, but I ended up pulling 4 flawlesses out of the 15, and I got into a groove there for a while because 4 out of 5 games I got were flawless, and I just can't. I went on a proverbial dry spell, but I think the worst KD I pulled out of all the games was a 2-1, and you know why I mentioned KD here. The KD basically because TDM's main attribute is to have the highest KD spread, and this is what I basically did. As you can see right there, there's that woody spot, which people keep trying to get me from. Here's a pro tip. If you're actually going to shoot somebody from that couch spot, please try to kill them on the first try. You can see right here, 2 guys attempt to get me on that spot, and neither one of them succeed. Alright, my goal on resistance is generally to watch what my other team is doing. You see right here, I go up into there because I think the Predator missile's coming for me like it usually does. But the key is to watch what your other team's doing. There's pretty much only 3 main spawn points on the map. There is what I like to call upper train station, which is generally where the A flag is on domination. There's the market, which is right here, and the market has a bunch of spawns in it. So I generally try to stay inside of market. The reason that is because if you can control market in that little sniper post to the right behind me here, you pretty much control probably 50% of the map spawns. Remember, resistance is a circular map, and all the spawns are on the outside ring. But the fact is the way that the north side of the map looks like is it's just there's no really good line of sight, nothing there. Most of the fighting happens in the market and in the actual center apartment building. And I don't know about you guys, but I thought this map would probably play a little better if they actually added another entrance to the apartment building. Like, say, you know where the open gate is? Let's say you go through the open gate and you make a right. Say there's another stair right there going up into the apartment building, kind of like a back door or something. I feel like that would make the map flow better. Just that one addition. But, you know, what I know. I'm just a gamer. As you can see right here, I'm trying to control this position. I don't really pay attention to what my team is doing other than where they're at. And the only time I pay attention to where they're at is if they all go to the other side of the map totally. That's what I want to look for. Because if I know if they go over there, there's a good chance that everybody's going to spawn in on me and I'm going to be dead to rights. Luckily, I don't think that happens at all this game. Let's go ahead and talk about my weapon loadout here. Obviously, I got the best weapon on the game, the ACR. And it's just one of those guns you see a lot of people use. When I use a weapon like the ACR, I tend to try to use it in a variation that other people don't use it in a lot, such as maybe the hybrid side, or like in this case the holographic silencer, which is a variation theme to how you mainly see it, which is a red dot silencer. The holographic on this game, you kind of give up a lot of line of sight for a little bit extra zoom, but it's the sight in between the red dot and the ACOG on this game. That's kind of how they balanced it. Certain guns it works, certain guns it doesn't. ACR is one of those guns it doesn't really seem to work on. I played with it 3 or 4 games, and I just found focus with the silencer is the better way to go, mainly because the ACR has such really good iron sights. But I don't really need to give you guys ACR tips. Everybody knows that it's the bee's knees. A lot of people ask me all the time, why do I never use Specialist? Well, one of the reasons I don't use Specialist is part of the fun I enjoy having in Call of Duty is actually using the kill streaks. I really love the idea when they added controllable kill streaks such as the Reaper here into Call of Duty, because it gave it a new variation. Not that I didn't love like the dogs and the attack chopper in World at War and Call of Duty 4. They fit those games perfectly. But the way the maps are designed now, they're designed a lot bigger, and I just don't feel like the maps would lend themselves to a World of War COD 4 playstyle. I mean, if you don't believe me, why don't you just put 357 on and just run with that for like a week? you might do better overall as a whole because you'll get you can easily attain those kill streaks. But the fact is, they're boring at this point. You've had sugar now. No longer can you enjoy the apple. I mean, it's kind of a metaphor. How processed sugar is way much sweeter than the natural sugars of the apple. But the idea is there. I mean, you've had an AC-130. Why do you want to just go back to a helicopter? Back in the day, helicopters were cool as shit. And it's like, because Call of Duty 4, I remember when Call of Duty 4 came out, I was playing Battlefield Modern Combat 2, which was the top shooter on well, it wasn't the top shooter on Xbox, Halo was, but it was the top shooter cross-platform. And when Call of Duty 4 came out, a bunch of my buddies jumped off and went to it. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like Battlefield, but it's all infantry based, and you get kind of like vehicles in like killstreak form. So I ended up picking it up and trying it out, and yeah, the helicopter was cool as shit. I used to love getting a helicopter because it's like, boom, yeah, free kills. Anything that would get me a kill, I was happy, and I was just happy getting kills. Now, standards have risen, egos have risen. You've gotten a little bit better at the game, and you want to do better than that. And a lot of the times when you're playing a TDM and you're playing solo like this, you have to do well. If I did not do as well as I did this game, we would have lost this game. The reasons being, I went positive by plus 20. We end up winning by only 10. As you can see right here, it's 69 to 62. The enemy team's pushing hard for some reason. They kicked their game up right here toward the end of the game to try to get a win of some sort, or they're pre-firing with the hip fire. And to finish it all off, let's go and put a quad. No, it's just a double predator down. If you could, please leave a rating, and if you want to, let me know if you would like to see another video in this TDM series. I have a closer game than this on Foundation, where I die a lot more than 2 times. And I also have a series of flawless games I could post up. Let me know. It's your boy Wings of Redemption. And little thing here, I've been going for DayZ. I got an idea for a DayZ series coming up called the Bandit Survival Guide, because banditing is pretty much what me and Lefty does at this point. And Lefty is 2 or 3 off of that first ever DayZ Moab. Peace.